another touchdown. This first half could not have gone any better for this offense and this team, building up such a big lead. And on the other side, oh my gosh, now you really start to see who's got some fight, who's a competitor, because you got a big hole to be able to climb out of.
So they'll try to add to the lead now with the PAT. The extra point is good, and they stretch the lead a little bit more. So after the touchdown, here's the kickoff, and we'll see if the opposing offense has time to answer before halftime. Well, he thought about coming out, but instead takes a knee, and they'll bring the football to the 25-yard line. And the Wolverines offense is back on the field. They've got a choice here in the final minute. Do they get aggressive, try to cut into this lead, or play it safe and point toward the second half? The pass rush closing in. Short pass finds the tight end. To get him down quickly, not much of a gain on that completion.
Just a good job of spreading the wealth, making sure everybody's getting their touches. When you do that, the defense can't lock in on one guy or two guys. Make them have to be aware of everybody, and allows you to continue to spread the ball around and spread the field, making it tougher for this defense.
Notre Dame will kick it off to start the second half. And a misfire there on the kickoff as it goes out of bounds.
Free kick out of bounds. Kicking team.
That mistake sets the offense up at the 40. Off the play fake, looking to throw on first down. He's running out of time here. Just trying to get rid of it.
Well, these guys just continue to struggle throwing the football. You know, whether it's been running the wrong route, the quarterback not being accurate, the offensive line not doing their job. It's been a collective effort, and it's a big reason why they're trailing now in this game.
And the wideout goes in motion. Dropping back, it's Kelly. It's picked off. He tried to fire the ball into a tight window. Follows the pick with a nice return before finally being brought down.
Any safety loves a good opportunity to hunt for picks. And as this game wears on, they get one here. This quarterback needs to do a much better job of being able to read this secondary and being more careful with the football.
And the Fighting Irish offense comes back out onto the field. And the running back takes the handoff. He finds some space. He's got the first and still going. They bring him down right at the 20. This offense set up now in the red zone. Notre Dame has moved now into the red zone. On 1st and 10 here, looking to throw the ball. And the quarterback finds the tight end for the completion. They make the tackle, but that pass creates a solid gain. So down here in the red zone, every yard tough to find. Here is a crucial play coming up. And the back gets the football. And he could not be stopped. Touchdown, Irish.
I think we're starting to kind of see a theme here, Chris, today. That's his second touchdown. The offensive line doing their job, and he's doing an outstanding job of just reading the defense, finding the hole, and being able to pick up big yards and touchdowns.
Here comes the point after attempt. PAT is good as they build on this big lead. Kickoff team out there. They are fired up after just scoring a touchdown. Doesn't bring the kick out. Touchback. They'll start at the 25. And the first play of the drive now from the 25. He keeps it on the design run. He breaks free. And he's stopped after gaining 4 yards. So 2nd and 6. Back to throw. It's Kelly. Pressure is coming. And now the ball comes out. A disastrous play from the start. And the defense comes up with the football.
How about this defense flying in there trying to get their hat on the ball? They do, and they're able to pounce on it for a big turnover.
So here comes the Notre Dame offense back onto the field. Out of the shotgun, he hands it off. Tough running there, but not quite enough for a first down.
You know, in an era that we live in right now, everybody wants to spread the field around, try to create space, try to create one-on-one matchups, and the defense has countered over the years by trying to play out wide. But here's a great example. The defense has the ability to play wide, but still be solid at the line of scrimmage, not give up big run plays.
So, Kirk, as we hit the quarter break here, Notre Dame has the lead. Hasn't been much of a contest so far, and the stats will reflect that. And let's see if a comeback is in store here as we start the 4th quarter. First play of the quarter is a crucial one. Offense trying to convert this 3rd down. Looking to pick up the first down through the air. Tackled at the 5-yard line. Now it's 1st and goal right there.
Well, this quarterback is unflappable. Here they are working with the lead in the second half. Get to a 3rd down. You got to throw the football. This is where you trust the quarterback to make a good decision.
Touchdown, Notre Dame. This offense cannot be stopped.
This is just complete domination in every phase. Offense, defense, special teams. Fun to see for this team. Unfortunate on the other side.
Here's the point after attempt. And the PAT is good as they continue to pull away even more. Got momentum after scoring that touchdown. Now the kickoff team out there to kick it away. Bringing it out. It's Black. And they tackle him at the 8. The offense starts backed up on this possession. So the drive gets underway, backed up at the 8-yard line. Dropping back. It's Kelly. He's going to take off here. They've got him, but he picks up 8 yards. Sets up a nice 2nd and 2. Quarterback sets up, looking for an open man. They pressure him and sack him, and then tackle inside the 10.
This defense has been lights out today. Great job once again applying pressure on this quarterback. This poor quarterback, he doesn't know what he has seen today. Not able to get anything going to be able to try to compete in this game. They're down big, and now they're just hoping for that clock to run out.
So here comes 3rd and long, trying to overcome that sack. This is going to be really difficult. He lets it go on the move. Oh, almost intercepted. Big guy would love to have that one back. Couldn't quite hold on. The Wolverines will have to kick it away. Looking to kick it away for the 2nd time. He boots it away from inside his own end zone. And the coverage team gets the returner to the ground. The Fighting Irish offense is back on the field. This has been a tremendous performance by this team. Now just the finishing touches. Run out the clock and let the party begin. He picks up 9, so just short of the first down. 2nd and 1.
Oh, this defense, if there's any chance of getting back in this game, you can't give up a big gain like this on first down.
Looks like Notre Dame will have the first down.
Hey, it's not a lot, but you know what? It's enough for the first down. Move those sticks and keep this drive going.
First down at 10. Back in motion now. Handoff from the shotgun. Able to fight for a decent gain here in that running play.
Nice solid run here by this back. Did a nice job of just kind of finding that lane, pick up some positive yards there on 1st and 10.
Trying the old counter play here. Tackle, but only after picking up a fresh set of downs. Well, frankly, Kirk, we hope for games that are a little bit more suspenseful. This one got out of hand early, ended up being a rout.
That's putting it nicely, Chris, right? This was a complete blowout. A solid performance in all areas by this team. Their coaches should be proud of how they looked out there today.
And that's going to wrap it up. For Kirk Herbstreit, I'm Chris Fowler. This has been another presentation of EA Sports College Football. Dolphins will kick this away to get us going. Return begins inside the 10. Oh, he's got a crease here. Look out. And he's brought down after a solid effort on that return. So Notre Dame's offense comes on the field first today. And Kirk, when you talk about this offense, your eye goes right away to this wide receiver who really is a generational talent.
Well, he's just a difference maker. Anytime you can get him matched up one-on-one, you're going to try to get him the football as often as you can and see how many touchdowns he can put up on the board.
And they hand it off to the back. Breaks an open space. Here he goes. Inside the 20. Touchdown, Fighting Irish. There was no catching him that time.
Well, all the film work that they've done to get ready for this game, here we are in the opening drive. They see exactly what they thought they might see based on their film work. It pays off, and this back had a ton of space to show you what kind of speed he has.
So they'll try to add to the lead now with a PAT. And the PAT makes it 7-0. So after putting up the touchdown, the kickoff team is out there to boot it away. Fielded in the end zone. It's Williams. Was tackled at the 10. Not good field position to start the drive. So USC Trojans offense comes out for their first possession today. And they're going to be colliding with an elite linebacker and a run defense who just expects to smother the running backs here today.
Yeah, this defense does such a great job at eating up the offensive linemen. This defensive line, they slant, they angle. And what it does is it frees up the linebacker you're talking about, Chris, to make so many plays. So it'll be a tough day.
He'll be sacked back at the 2-yard line.
Wow, what a rough way to start this football game for these guys. Already kind of in a hole inside their own 20. And their first play, they give up a sack, and now they're going in the wrong direction, getting a little closer to their own goal line.
Second and long for this offense after the sack. Timeout called by the defense, their first of the half as they try to make some adjustments here. We'll see if they can overcome the sack. Second and very long. In the shotgun, handoff inside. Oh, this winds up a safety.
Man, that is a big-time play for this defense. Not only do they get a couple points, they get the football back as well. It should give these guys a spark and some momentum.
Kickoff team out there to boot it away after giving up the safety.
Free kick out of bounds.
Pretty easy call for the head coach. He will accept that penalty, of course. Here comes a first down pass attempt. Short connection to the tight end here. Breaks loose at the 40. They make the stop after a huge play. Moves the ball to the 35.
What a pitch and catch by the quarterback and receiver for a big gain for this offense.
Pass complete for a first down. The offense gets a fresh set of downs. Off the play fake, looking to throw. He lets it go. Wide open downfield. And he gets in for the score. Touchdown, Irish.
Now that's what great teams do. Things are getting a little bit too close, so they go right down the field with just a few plays to put this game right back to having a comfortable lead.
And they get set now to try the PAT. And the kick is up and good. They tack on a point to their lead. Kickoff team out there. They are fired up after just scoring a touchdown. So it'll be a touchback. Ball spotted at the 25. And the first play of the drive now from the 25. They feed the fullback this time. Moves the ball up to the 30.
One thing about the college game is everybody likes to run a version of the spread. But there's still an opportunity every once in a while for the old fullback.
Oh, they trap him for a sack.
Nothing is more gratifying for a defense to be able to sit back and play zone and still get pressure on the quarterback with your defensive front.
Offense coming to the line. They might have a chance for a couple more plays before we reach the end of the quarter. Dropping back, it's Carr. Trap again in the pocket. So, Kirk, as we hit the quarter break here, Notre Dame has the lead. Solid performance so far, creating some separation. Here's the first quarter stats. We'll see if this game gets out of hand before halftime, the crucial second quarter beginning right now. And the Trojans will bring their punt team on the field now. Coverage team brings down the returner. And the Notre Dame offense back out on the field. So the first play of the drive here coming up, less than 2 minutes left on the clock. They're going to run it. Mack gets the carry. First down, looking for more now. They bring him down to the 25. They're moving closer and closer to the red zone.
Well, another first down run for Notre Dame, and man, they have such great history of running the football over the years. I know you know that, Chris, but not just the backs. You think of those offensive linemen they've had in South Bend. Just what a tradition and something I know they're very proud of.
The offense will call a timeout. That's their second of the half. The offense will set up on 1st and 10. Here's the snap, looking to throw. Fires it to the wideout. He's got it with room to run. Touchdown, Notre Dame. Strong game by this quarterback.
This guy can do it all. We've seen him go behind coverage and make plays downfield. We can see him catch the ball underneath, just like this. And when he catches a football, he is so dangerous after the catch. This one leads him into the end zone for the 6 points.
So they'll try to add to the lead now with the PAT. The extra point is good, and they stretch the lead a little bit more. You got momentum after scoring that touchdown. Now the kickoff team out there to kick it away. Bringing it out, it's Williams. Tackled at the 12. The coach wishes he'd left that one in the end zone. So here we go. First play of the drive, under 2 minutes before halftime. Here's a carry for the fullback. The fullback gets stopped for a loss. Ran into a wall there. Might have thought they could catch the defense off guard by running the fullback there, but they were all over it.
Yeah, Yeah, that's a great job by this defense of just showing their instincts and awareness here. Like you said, not being fooled at all. They slip it to the fullback, and he doesn't get any yards at all. In fact, he goes backwards. Good job by the D.
Well, a serious challenge for this offense. You don't want to be in 3rd and long inside your own 20. How much of a risk will they take to try to pick up this first down? The pocket breaking down. The catch is made for a huge pickup. And that gained enough for a fresh set of downs, spotted at the 48. Looking to throw. It's Carr. Defense is coming after him. Oh, the pass rush gets home. And the Trojans hustle to the line to crank up the tempo. Quarterback looking to throw it on 2nd down. They've got him. Again, he couldn't escape. Notre Dame will kick it off to start the second half. And it's fielded. Returner trying to create good field position here. Returner brought down. Sets up the next drive. And the first play of the drive now, they're backed up at the 12-yard line. You give it to the big fullback here. And you'll maybe get back to the line of scrimmage, but no more than that.
Well, they keep trying to run the football, and they keep getting dominated at the line of scrimmage. That has been a theme throughout this entire game. We've talked about it earlier in the game. It's not changing at all. They've become one-dimensional, and I think it's allowed this defense to really lock in on that quarterback.
3rd down. The offense desperately needs a conversion here, trailing in the 3rd quarter. Dropping back, looking to throw for the first down. On the run, he's going to chuck it deep. Oh, and he can't quite hold on. A great chance for their first interception here today, but it's going to bring up 4th down. The Trojans will have to punt this one away. And he'll kick it away now for the 2nd time. And the returner brought down by that coverage team. And the Fighting Irish offense comes back out onto the field. They take the field with serious momentum. They have been tough to stop so far. Can they keep it going? He escapes the pocket. Catch made in space. Look out. They finally tackle him, but all the way down to the 20-yard line.
Chris, a great ability by this quarterback to get outside of the pocket and place the football right where it needs to be for the first down.
Notre Dame now operating in the red zone. In the red area, it's Love. Defense stops him, but that's a solid gain. So here comes 2nd down now. Every play important down here in the red zone. Keeping it on the ground here. Looking for the end zone, has a lane. Refusing to be brought down. Touchdown, Fighting Irish.
Great teams put the hammer down when the opportunity presents itself. That's exactly what they did here with this touchdown.
Now they line up to kick the extra point. And the kick is up and good. They tack on a point to their lead. So after putting up the touchdown, the kickoff team is out there to boot it away. And he takes this from inside the 5. The returner is brought down. Gets a start over the next drive. Here's the first play of the drive now, backed up at the 15. To throw, it's Carr. Bringing pressure. He cannot escape. It's a sack.
And just like that, you squeeze the life out of this offense. That's another sack by this defense. They have been in that backfield the entire game, and a big reason why these guys are enjoying a lead.
Second and long, backed up at the 8-yard line. And the fullback gets in on the action with the carry. Tackle behind the line. It's a loss of 2. So, Kirk, as we hit the quarter break here, Notre Dame has the lead. This has been a beatdown, and the stats at the end of 3 reflect that. 1 quarter to play in what has been a beatdown so far. We begin the quarter with a crucial play. Offense setting up for this 3rd down. Out of the gun now on 3rd down. Here's trouble. The ball is knocked loose in the end zone. Touchdown, Irish. A huge defensive score.
Talk about taking the opportunity when it's there. Force the ball out and forget the scoop and score. Just fall on the thing and get yourself 6 points.
So they'll try to add to the lead now with a PAT. PAT is good as they build on this big lead. Kickoff team out there. They are fired up after just scoring a touchdown. And it's fielded. Returner trying to make something happen. And they've got the returner corralled. Here's the first play of the drive. They'll set up from the 13. Looking for some space. It's Adams. They've got it in the backfield. Nowhere to run. They'll lose a yard on the play. Quickly behind the sticks here after the loss. 2nd down and 11. Using the ground game here. Tailback has the handoff. They test the middle of the defense, but get nothing. So a tricky situation here. 3rd and very long inside your own 20. How much of a risk do you take? You know this defense could be very aggressive at this moment. They'll run it here. Stock right there at the line. No gain.
Boy, how about this defense? Just so physical against the run. These guys have not been able to do anything on the ground, and it's because of that defensive line and those linebackers taking away the run game.
The coverage team able to bring the returner to the ground. So here comes the Notre Dame offense back onto the field. What a satisfying feeling for this team. Just run out the clock and let the celebration begin.
Hey, it's a great job of this defense containing the running game. But if I'm calling the plays, I'm not abandoning the running game just yet. I think it's important to have some sense of balance. So throwing and running is essential. Stick with it.
He fought hard there, broke a tackle, but brought down short of the sticks. Offense sets the formation. It's 3rd down. Try and muscle for the 1st down. Now play more than enough for a 1st down. Sets them up at the 24. And the offense will spend a timeout. Just 14 seconds left on the clock.
How impressive these guys been up front today. Big 3rd down. Know what you need to do. Get the 1st down. Continue to hold on to that lead. Continue to work clock. And get that much closer to securing a victory.
Notre Dame getting set with a 1st and 10 now. Here comes a handoff. Not much on that play, brought down short. And they stop the clock with a timeout, 9 seconds remaining. Notre Dame has moved now into the red zone. In the red area, it's Foster. Headed for the end zone. Touchdown, Notre Dame. This offense really clicking.
You know, coaches love to see a football team that doesn't get caught up in the scoreboard. They're just out executing and doing what needs to be done. That's what we're seeing from this offense. Yeah, they continue to put points on the board and they're pulling away. I just love to see the execution and how they're going about their business.
And they'll set up for the PAT. The extra point is good, and they stretch the lead a little bit more. Got momentum after scoring that touchdown. Now the kickoff team out there to kick it away. Returner trying to create good field position. And the coverage team pins him in and brings him down. Here's the first play of the drive now. They're backed up at their own 14. Back to pass. It's Carr. Looking deep for late game heroics. The ball is picked off. He could go. Inside the 10. Touchdown, Fighting Irish. Pick six could be a game changer. This one ended up being a blowout, but they get the W, but they also make a pretty strong statement here today.
Yeah, I thought this game would be a lot closer, at least closer than how things ended up. But give credit to this team for coming out with a good game plan and just dominating the game.
And that is going to do it. We enjoyed being here. For Kirk Herbstreit, I'm Chris Fowler, and this has been another presentation of EA Sports College Football. Kickoff. This is it, the ultimate game in college football, national championship at stake. Returner looking to make a play here. Excellent work by the coverage team. He's brought down after just a short return. So Syracuse's offense comes on the field to open this game. Well, Kirk, they've got a guy as a go-to receiver who doesn't necessarily terrify a defense, but he's shown a pretty good connection with this quarterback.
And I think the other thing he does is he runs great routes. I mean, running the right route at the right depth and being consistent is a big part of the reason why he's become the go-to target for this quarterback.
From the shotgun, it's a handoff. Goes backwards, losing 3 yards there. Well, they don't block the defensive end and shows some quickness, Kirk, getting around the edge that time.
Yeah, this guy's usually getting around the edge to put pressure on the quarterback, but he reminds everybody here that this guy's a complete package. Not only can he pressure the quarterback, but also he is very, very talented and shows you the physicality he has against the run as well.
They stopped the receiver, but that's a solid gain on that play.
How about the arm strength from this quarterback? He really didn't have any other option than to put it right in there and give it everything that he had. Great timing and a good job of squeezing that in between the defenders.
Timeout is called by the defense. That's their first of the half. Opening drive challenge for this offense in this championship game. They face third down here. To the air, it's Martin. Caught near the sideline, but just a short gain.
Well, they go with the out route here, but they're going to be short of the sticks. I'm not sure what the plan was, but the quarterback and the receiver have to understand the situation a little bit better. Now it's 4th and short.
We'll see what he can do with the return. They finally get him down, but that's a solid return. Good work by the return man. So Notre Dame's offense takes the field. The first chance we had to see them today. They'll run it here. Running back has the ball. Slams right into a wall. They've got him for a loss.
My gosh, this offensive line's got to do a better job of blocking. The defense was zeroed in on the ball carrier and absolutely nowhere to go for the offense.
Makes the throw across the middle of the field. Pass ball is incomplete. There was a lot of contact. No penalty. Brings up third down.
What a hit there by the defender. Tough for the receiver to hold on to the football when he has that kind of contact. Good, clean play by the defense.
And he'll drop back here on third down. Taking a shot deep toward the end zone. Oh, and it's batted down by the defense. Great play to deny a touchdown. And the punt team makes its way onto the field. Oh, and it lands at the 4 and bounces in for a touchback. Here's the first play of the drive now from that 20-yard line. Handoff here from the shotgun. And they'll stop him after a fairly minimal pickup.
Chris, I know it's not a huge gain. You didn't pick up the first down, but it's still early in this game. Never abort this running game. You keep working. It's kind of like a body blow in a boxing match. Keep wearing the defense down, and eventually you can hit a big one.
So, Kirk, we reached the end of one. So far, a defensive stalemate here in the early stats illustrating the story. Getting set here now for the second period. Both offenses looking for some efficiency, for a spark after that opening period. Back now goes in motion. Defense will have to adjust. Caught behind the line. It's Reed. And he's brought down, but they went backwards after the completion. Good work by the defense. Well, a serious challenge for this offense. You don't want to be in third and long inside your own 20. How much of a risk will they take to try to pick up this first down? Looking deep down the left side. And it's incomplete. They let it fly on third down, but now it brings up 4th.
And I think the quarterback here forces the ball because it's third down. But he's got to be careful having the ball on his own side of the field. That ball was almost picked off.
Trying to return the punt for some extra yardage. He's brought down, but a good effort to make something of that return. So the first play of the drive here coming up. Less than 2 minutes left on the clock. Off the play fake on first down. Looking for his big tight end. Catch made down the left side. An explosive play. Heads out of bounds after a solid gain.
Boy, they do a great job here on play action. The linebackers were completely fooled. 2 or 3 steps up into the line of scrimmage, opened up a nice lane behind the backers, between the safeties, for the quarterback to make the read and a good throw downfield.
The drive stays alive with that first down completion. Grab down the middle. It's Smith. He's brought down at the 6. The offense will have first and goal right there. Timeout called by the defense. They'll go to the sideline and try to adjust. That's their first timeout. Notre Dame lining up now for a first and goal. Offense looking to throw the ball. Grab behind the line. It's low. Touchdown, Irish. They draw first blood in this national title game. And now they'll set up for the point after. And the PAT makes it 7-0 to open the scoring. So the offense getting some momentum before halftime of the touchdown. Now they kick off in hopes the defense can get a quick stop. He's going to bring it out of the end zone from a couple yards deep. Tackled at the 13. Not great field position to start the drive. So here we go. The first play of the drive. Less than a minute to play before halftime. And they'll run it. Hand it off to the running back. They try the middle, but gain nothing on that play.
Well, I don't think the offensive line gave the back much of a chance at all. Now, give credit to the defense. It was almost like they were anticipating a run and got up close to the line of scrimmage in a hurry.
Tackle made, but there's a flag down on the field.
Pass interference. Offense.
Now, instead of a nice gain, they're going backwards with that penalty call. 2nd and inches opens up the playbook. Will they take a shot here from their own territory? Scanning the field, it's Martin. And they bring him down. That's a very solid gain, but still well short of the mark. Looks like the final play of the half coming up. Drops back, looking to throw for it on 3rd down. Looking for the tight end, and it's caught. He's tackled quickly, but the yardage is good enough for the first down. Syracuse will kick it off to get the second half underway. He'll return it from inside the 10-yard line. He's got an opening. Watch out. He's got great speed. And he'll be tackled after a solid effort on that return. The Fighting Irish offense is back on the field. A chance here now to build on the momentum they got by scoring just before halftime. And now the first play of this drive will begin at the 36. First play of the 3rd quarter is a handoff. And that gain enough for a fresh set of downs, spotted at the 48. The offense will now quickly spend a timeout.
Well, these are the type of runs that begin to wear down your defense psychologically. Already have the lead, come out with a nice big gain, and this defense is thinking, oh no, here we go again. Really nice statement here to get this second half started.
On 1st down, why not keep it on the ground? Stopped short of the marker after just a short gain. The offense will quickly spend a timeout here after the play.
Hat on a hat up front. Good job of opening up the holes. Anytime you can get positive yards on 1st down, that's a win.
2nd down after that run on the previous play. Off play action, he's looking to throw. On the move now. Hit just as he throws the ball. They make the tackle, but that's an excellent gain. Moves the ball to the 33.
Chris, really, that's all you want to see from this offense is the ability to just be efficient. If you could just avoid the mistake, make those 1st downs, be a great compliment to what you want to do running the football. It's a great chance of putting enough points up on the board to win this game.
Just a small gain, looking at 2nd and 9.
See, that's how you limit what an offense wants to do. This time, the defense just won the battle up front at the line of scrimmage, not giving up any big plays. Everybody's gap sound.
Deep shot toward the end zone. And he's got it. Touchdown, Notre Dame.
Well, that's a thing of beauty right there. Good job all around. Offensive line gave the quarterback enough time. Quarterback puts it right on the money. And with this receiver running a route like this, makes it pretty simple. All you have to do is get his head turned around, catch that football. He's already in the end zone for the touchdown.
So they'll try to add to the lead now with a PAT. Now the kick hits off the left upright. It's no good. So after putting up the touchdown, the kickoff team is out there to boot it away. He thought about returning it, but instead takes a knee. It'll be a touchback, and they'll start at the 25. Here comes the Syracuse offense back on the field. And the first play of the drive now from the 25. Play action here on first down. Running out of time in the pocket. Looks like he's going to run it.
Well, that's just being crafty right here by this quarterback. It's not there. You pick up what you can and stay ahead of the chains. And who knows, do this enough, they'll have to start spying on this quarterback, which could open up some passing lanes that weren't there before.
The defense all over it. They stop him right at the line.
This is a great job of being prepared by this defense, almost anticipating this play. They're in position to bring him down for a loss.
The receiver grabs it. Tackle after he makes the first down as the seconds tick away here in the third quarter. So, Kirk, as we hit the quarter break here, Notre Dame has the lead. We've reached the end of the third quarter in this national championship battle that has lived up to the hype. Before the final period, let's check out the game stats. 1 quarter to go. Let's see if this sets up as a classic finish. And they'll run it out of the shotgun. Run it up the middle, but stuff for no gain. They'll have to hurry now. Second down with the clock ticking. To the air, it's Martin. Oh, down he goes. It's a sack. Now they've got to hustle to the line and get set. They're going to throw it on 3rd and very long. That one is incomplete. The defender was right there, and it brings up 4th down now.
Chris, I got to be honest. I mean, this is the national championship. We've seen so much out of this quarterback throughout the year and these receivers, and yet here in this biggest stage, they cannot do anything through the air. The timing is off. Now, again, you got to give credit to the defense, but I'm just shocked to see the way they're performing today.
The decision to go for it doesn't work out this time. Leaning on the run game here late. And he's able to find some room before they finally bring him down. And now a timeout taken by the defense, trying to preserve as much clock as possible for their offense. So 2nd and short here, exactly what you want when you try to run the clock out and secure the victory. Looks like Notre Dame will have the first down. And now it's the defense that calls timeout here, trying to get organized and preserve as much clock as possible. First and 10 now for the offense. From the shotgun, drops back. He'll throw it now. He finds his man. And now a timeout taken by the defense, trying to preserve as much clock as possible for their offense. Important 2nd down play coming up. Here comes a jet sweep. Breaks into open space. And the runner steps out of bounds, but does have enough yardage to pick up the first down. Notre Dame getting set with a 1st and 10 coming up. He's got it right near the end zone. And he scores! Touchdown, Fighting Irish. This is just quarterback wizardry. An amazing game with a national championship on the line tonight.
This might be as good of a quarterback performance as I've seen in a national championship in some time. The defense has got to try to do something to get him out of sync by trading the blitz or sit back and change up coverage, because what they've called up to this point just isn't working.
Lining up to try the extra point. And the extra point makes the lead 20 in the 4th quarter. Kickoff team out there. They are fired up after just scoring a touchdown. And he'll just take a knee. Drive will start at the 25-yard line. And the first play of the drive now from the 25. Looking downfield, it's Martin. The pass rush closing in. Swarmed by the pass rush. A sack. The clock is still running. They got to get set quickly. Quarterback looking to pass here on second down. Quick throw complete to the tight end. Receiver brought down after a short pitch and catch. Syracuse lines up quickly. Drops back, needing a third down completion here. Oh, they trap him for a sack. Fourth down. No punt. Out of field goal range. They're going for it. And the quarterback drops back, looking for an open man. The pass falls incomplete. A big fourth down stop for this defense. And the Notre Dame offense back out on the field. Excellent field position here for the offense. Takes the handoff. It's Love. The gain is 3 yards. Brings up a second down and 7. Notre Dame now operating in the red zone.
3:25.
They'll run it to the left. Nowhere to run up the middle. And that'll do it. We have a national champion. What an emphatic statement to close out this national championship run. You know, the coach told his guys, go out there and leave no doubt. I'd say mission accomplished.
Well, sometimes a team wins a national championship and they just got hot at the right time. I mean, there's other times when it's been clearly the best team in college football all year. To me, these guys have been right up there as the top team in college football, and it's very fitting that they not only win it, but they win it in grand fashion.
And that's going to wrap it up. For Kirk Herbstreit, I'm Chris Fowler. This has been another presentation of EA Sports College Football.